Presiding Officer, this is a really serious situation and we must respond accordingly. I therefore want to strongly underline the advice I gave on Tuesday. Please reduce your contact with people from households other than your own as much as you possibly can. For now, please stay at home much more than you normally would and as much as is feasible. Right now, the risk of getting COVID from interactions with others is high and it is rising. So ask yourself before doing anything you might have planned over the coming days, is it as safe as it needs to be, and is it vital enough to you to justify that risk? I suspect what is most important to most of us over the next couple of weeks is having time with our families at Christmas. Every interaction we have before then increases the risk of us getting COVID and so possibly losing that. More generally, I suspect what matters most to us, and I know this is strongly my view, is protecting children's education. So by acting to reduce community transmission, we will also be helping keep schools open and open safely. Presiding Officer, given what I am being advised about the risk Omicron poses to health and the economy, I would not be fulfilling my duty if I failed to give this advice. I would not be acting in good conscience. However, I am acutely aware of and deeply concerned about the considerable impact of this advice on businesses, although let me repeat, businesses will also suffer if we don't act to slow the virus. The fact is, business now needs the type and scale of financial support that was available earlier in the pandemic. However, there are simply no mechanisms available to the devolved administrations to trigger the scale of finance needed to support such schemes. We need the UK Government to act urgently and in the same way some other countries are already doing. I made this point again at a COBRA meeting yesterday, chaired by Michael Gove and attended by the Chief Secretary to the Treasury. But this now needs the urgent engagement of the Prime Minister and the Chancellor. We must not sleepwalk into an emergency that for both health and business will be much greater as a result of inaction than it will be if we act firmly and strongly now. I've therefore written to the Prime Minister this morning, appealing to him to put the necessary support schemes in place, such as the urgency I've asked to speak to him directly later today. Presiding Officer, none of us want to be in this position, but Omicron presents a renewed and very real challenge for the whole world. The World Health Organization could not be clearer about that. Once again, the duty to protect the NHS, lives and livelihoods must be uppermost in our minds and it must drive our actions. All of us, governments and citizens, must do what is required. I'm asking everybody across the country, please play your part again by following the advice we are giving. Thank you.